We all set? Okay, Pat Camden, spokesperson, Fraternal Order of Police, Chicago Guard 7. All this is based on preliminary facts that were told to me. About 2:45 this afternoon, there was a dispute between neighbors, to the women in the backyard. Elderly woman on one side, police officer's wife on the other side of a big privacy fence. Dispute continues on. One thing leads to another. Elderly woman's throwing dirt across the way, and it starts to escalate. The off-duty police officer sitting in front of the house comes to the back of the house. The elderly gentleman in the house comes out, and the dispute now is escalating. The elderly offender's wife keeps telling him, go in the house and get that thing, go in the house and get that thing. One thing leads to another. The next thing we know, the elderly gentleman comes out of the house with a shotgun, fires it, hits the police officer's wife in the arm. At that point, the officer, fearing for his wife's life and his life, opens fire on the elderly gentleman. He's hit. He goes down. The offender's wife then goes after the shotgun, and the officer tells her numerous times, do not go and touch that gun. Don't touch the gun. She goes down for the gun. At that point, he fires at her, defending himself again. She sustained gunshot wounds. I don't know if they're life-threatening. The officer's wife is in surgery in serious condition. Police officer was taken to Little Company with chest pains, shortness of breath. Unfortunately, the elderly offender is DOA. That's about it, folks.
The officer that fired.
One at a time.
The officer that fired. Can you describe his condition again?
He was taken to the hospital with shortness of breath, chest pains.
This officer, what is his rank, age? Can you tell us a little about him?
Patrolman, as far as I know, I don't have any details on him. I'm sorry.
How long has he been on the force?
I don't have any details on him. I apologize for that.
The elderly gentleman, how many times was he shot and where?
I don't know that either, ma'am.
Do you know anything about a long-standing dispute? Both family members on each side said that apparently this couple has had confrontations with the officers.
Could be. This is a very tragic situation. They both have very large privacy fences between them. You know, I don't know what the condition was, but the minute a shotgun gets involved and somebody pulls the trigger, it's gone from being a simple dispute to a tragedy.
How long?
The elderly man, has his body been removed, or is he still there on the scene?
I believe he's still there. They may be very well waiting for the medical exam.
How long have these two been neighbors?
I don't know, ma'am.
Officer's wife hit a harm, you said? The shotgun blast?
She was hit in the upper chest area, arm and chest area, with the full brunt of the shotgun.
The elderly man's wife, where was she hit?
She's hit in the arm, I believe, but again, this is very, very preliminary. The investigation is continuing. I don't have the exact locations nor the amount of times anybody was shot. Okay?
So the officer shot two people, the elderly gentleman and the woman?
Yes, after she was told. We have witnesses that could hear the officer saying, don't pick up the gun, don't pick up the gun, and she did. Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.